And a shot sending wide of the far side post. Our apologies for the technical difficulties as the stream went down for just a few moments. Bethany Balser was able to get a shot off in that time as it was sent just wide. We are here into the 20th minute of this match of this Western Conference Championship, where the winner will find their way into the WPSL Final Four. Burdett sends the goal kick. Holtz sends it away. That WPSL Final Four take place in Oklahoma.
The Sounders women and South Puget Sound community congratulate the Tacoma Stars and Shower Center on another successful professional indoor soccer season. Come check out the Tacoma Stars at Tacoma Stars.
Header sent straight up in the air off the throw by Jessica Raby. Now down the far sideline. Driving quick is Leitner. Deflected away. No. Dribbled out of play for a goal kick on the far side. And a header gets sent back into the Sounders back line off the goal kick. Pavlisko smartly plays it off of the attacker's foot. Here's Pavlisko on the throw and sends a sharply thrown ball down the line for Balser. Balser keeping possession with a great header. And now a floated ball to the top for Gray. Gray has an overlapping Udovic on the far side, but the field not wide enough. Jess Udovic watches it roll away. Still 0-0 here. So we are into the 22nd minute. Tackle won by Holtz. Holtz trying to bring it wide with Fritz, but Fritz has defenders coming from all angles and dribbles in and out. Great work from Holly Fritz, and now chasing it down to the near side. Looking up, here's Doomsnell. Right-footed cross, floated to the PK spot, and it's headed away. Now on the dribble, here's Leitner. Quickly trying to hit a through ball into the only attacker ahead. Nothing. And Gorder brings it back. Lofted up. Gray now. Possession being kept in the middle. Sounders women stringing together a couple of good passes here. The most possession that's been kept. Cunningham with a bobbling pass. Finds Gorder. Lots of space for Holt. She turns. Going upfield. Here's Delgado. Looking up. Trying to get past Barrio. Does so. And now sends a lofted ball to the top of the 18. Only finds Crenshaw. Here come the Tucson attack. Great tackle. Pavlisko now trying to find the ball after the challenge. Cleared upfield, Leitner on the touch, but it's taken over by Holtz. There's Delgado dancing through the midfield, trying to play Gray outside. Gray with a great hip hesitation. Finds her space down the line. Now she's looking for space to cross. Outside the foot, cut to the goal line. Trying to loft the ball in, and it's deflected away on the slide tackle. It's going to be the third corner for the Sounders so far. Holtz to the far side to take. Delgado joining her. Over on that far side, it looks like Mackenzie Grossman is there defending with Hannah Leitner. 4 Sounders on top of the box. Bethany Balser and Myra Gray are on the goal line, and Gray is wide open right now in front of that net. Here's the ball driven to the PK spot. Speakerman flicks it on. Still in dangerous area, and Burdette off her line. Pounces and cleans it up, giving FC Tucson back possession of the ball here. Burdette sends away Leitner's header. Can't bring it down. Now in the middle, Kieneker working possession around. Here's Kavara hitting a through ball. Dangerous attack here. Here's Jessica Raby as she hits the deck. Hard challenge. Cunningham able to scoop it up after the shot. Now here's Doomsill. Lots of green in front of her. She's driving. Sends a ball to the near side. Balser chasing it down. One touch with the left foot. Trying to get the cross off, and Crenshaw comes sliding through. Well done from the outside back.
Sounders women corner kick presented by Daytag.
Sounders racking up corners here in the first stage of this first half. Delgado on the near side to take. Right-footed cross going to the back post. Balser's header's there. Now it's Guerder with a shot rolling around still. Here's Speakerman on the challenge. And it's trapped down in the 6. And Burdette comes and scoops it up. The Sounders women won a handball as it was settled by a Tucson defender. Center referee Ramend Mendez lets it play. Slide tackle that goes out of play. It's a throw-in for the Sounders. And it looks like that's going to roll into the water break of the first half. So with that, we will take a quick break. We'll be right back with more first half action. Players return to the field right after this short water break. Welcome back into Starfire Sports Stadium. The water break is over. Still sitting at 0-0, and the time that was taken away for the water break will get added on for stoppage time at the end of the first half. Sounders Bringing on some substitutions as Olivia Vanderyacht checks onto the field, as well as number 28, Sophie Hurst. The Sounders are a team who is used to just keeping possession and knocking play around the opposing teams, patiently playing until they find their goal. We have not seen much of that today. We've seen them try and find quick attacks as they combo for a 1-2, and Balser gets a through ball, has a little bit of space, getting past Grossman. Balser now waiting for the support and smartly plays a ball off of Grossman's shins and out of play for another corner.
Sounders with a corner kick presented by Daytech.
Delgado to take on the second straight corner. And a strange approach as she lines it up on the near side of the flag, a right footer, so she has to push the flag down as she goes. And that ball skips past everybody in the 18. And here's Leitner on the far side trying to run it past Jess Udovich, but the UW defender will not budge. Balser gets the throw in. Working around. Here's Holtz. Substitutions in the offing for the Sounders. Leaving the match right now, Kristen Pavlisko and Bethany Balser are going to check out. Looks like Kayleen Pang is coming in, as well as Georgia Clopeville. Here's Pang taking her first touch of the match today. Now on the near side, you get Jess Udovich as she switches over so Pang can play the right back. Great touch by Clopeville to lay off for Vanderyacht. Storming in here. Here's Clopeville, top of the 18, laying it back off, keeping possession. Delgado. Hurst sends a great through ball for Udovich before it's cleared away for the Sounders' sixth corner of the first 32 minutes of this match. And here they send up the cavalry. Sounders sitting with 6 players, top of the 18, checking to the near side. Speakerman. Corner comes in, floated to the 6-yard line. Back post all by herself is Jess Udovich. Udovich takes a look at the net, strike, gets off the post and in! Jess Udovich from distance, the outside back, gets up for the corner, and the Sounders lead 1-0 here in the 33rd minute of the Western Conference Championship match. My goodness, what a strike. The cross that came in from Celia Delgado on the corner skips all the way to the far side of the 18. Udovich takes a touch, and she got her eyes up. She was looking at the goal all day long and put a beautiful strike off of the far post.
Your Sounders women first goal scored in the 33rd minute. The first of the year for number 14, Jess Udovich.
Sounders here leading a third of the way through the game with a trip to Oklahoma on the line, looking for the WPSL Final Four. Trying to take on the best of the opposing regions here, looking for a Western Region Championship. Udovich loses the challenge as it was taken over by Jordy Ives. Handball going to be called in the middle. It's just outside of shooting range here. But we'll see if Bree Barrio wants to try and strike it anyway. Over 30 yards out. Barrio standing over, has a nice distance between her and the ball. Looking for a strong run-up. It's a three-man wall for the Sounders. Now they're going to try and hold a high line on top of the 18 and give Cunningham a lot of room to come off the line. Barrio on the free kick. She does strike it, and it's a great extended save from Cunningham.
Cunningham with the save.
A free kick I thought was out of shooting range, and Barrio makes me eat my words, but Cunningham comes up with a glorious save and keeps the Sounders ahead by 1. Clopeville with a header down for Doomsnell. Chasing it down, Crenshaw dropping with her back line with Velasco. Far side pass goes away, and it's Kayleen Pang now on the throw-in for the Sounders. Substitution's going to be allowed first. Looks like the goal scorer, Jess Udovich, is going to take part in the substitution, as well as Pascal Doomsnell. Two University of Washington teammates there, checking off of the field.
Doomsnell and number 14, Jess Udovich. Entering the match, number 2, JoJo Harbor, and number 22, Bella DeRossi.
Here's Harbor on her first touch immediately after subbing in, wearing the number 2, as well as DeRossi wearing 22, getting her first touch, driving all the way down to that goal line. Foul going to be called as her and Crenshaw were tangled up. FC Tucson here with a free kick deep in their own end. Burdett back to take on the free kick here. Sends it into the neutral third and out for a throw. This broadcast brought to you by Adam Weigel of Bootstrapper Studios, specializing in event video of all sizes, live streaming, and inexpensive commercials for your small business. Send an email to info@bootstrappers.com to find out what they can do for you. Taken down now here. And a through ball to the far side, chasing it down, Aguilera. Low-driven cross, deflected away to the top of the 18. Holtz wants to send it further, finds Delgado. Delgado on the dribble past 1, and lays off into the middle for Vanderyacht. Overlap by DeRossi. And gets a toe poke in there. DeRossi almost lost her footing. Stays alive, but the whistle's blown for a free kick. Here's the Sounders, quickly taken. Guerder wants to play a long ball to the top of the 18. It's laid off, and a long-driven shot. Burdett has no problem catching the shot off Celia Delgado's foot.
Taken by number 10, Celia Delgado. Lady Burdett with a save.
Into the attack now, taking a touch. Kavara trying to pair up with the striker, Jessica Raby. Great run from Clopeville, and she gets the pass headed her way out of her reach as Velasco chases it down and drops back for Burdett. Burdett tries clearing, can't get past the defensive line there. And a great sliding challenge from Raby. Playing the ball out wide now. Here's Aguilera. Aguilera going down to the goal line, gets past Pang. She's into the 18. Left foot cross goes all the way to the backside. Raby on the shot. Cross, no, it goes back across the 18. Finally, slide tackle away. Here's Vanderyacht in transition. It's a 2-on-4, but she's going to play it anyways for Clopeville. That ball will sit up, and it has to be cleared away for a throw-in from Mackenzie Grossman. The Sounders dangerous even when they're outnumbered by 2. It was a 2-on-4 attack. And the Tucson defense just had to clear it away to safety. Did not want to take any chances. Here's Harbor. Entry pass in for Vanderyacht. Drop back off for Holtz. A nice playing pattern here, looking for the attack and dropping back. Trying to switch possession over to the far side, and it's just sent wide.
27 for 18.
Possession flies back for Gorder on the back line. Clopeville, the only attacker up, trying to deal with that against 3 defenders. Ball bouncing top of the 18, sitting up. Cunningham makes a save with the head. It was a shot from Raby, top of the 18. Whistle going to be blown. Foul is called. It's going to be a free kick for Cunningham here. Mendez wants to make sure that Raby is okay. Here Holtz checks off the field for the first time today. See Hannah Taylor, the Oregon Duck, entering the match, playing in that center midfield. She's going to have big shoes to fill with Jenna Holtz exiting here in the 40th minute. Foul going to be called, jumping over the back there. Kelsey Cavara was just a little too high over the top on that header. As we get closer and closer to halftime here at Starfire Sports Stadium, you can see the players begin to lose their legs as it is a crisp, hot day outside, and the water breaks more than necessary for these teams, but sometimes just not enough. But here comes the human turbo in the form of Allison Rannery. She's got speed, and she's got fresh legs now coming off the bench after sitting for about 10 minutes. She's going to try and get one into the back of the net before the teams find their way to the dressing rooms. DeRossi plays back for Gorder. Gorder being every bit as offensive as her counterpart, Stephanie Speakerman, so far today, out of the center back. Taylor plays a ball in for DeRossi. DeRossi left foot strike. It just keeps rising over the crossbar. Good attack. Good build-up. Isabella DeRossi, the Florida State Seminole, sends it over the crossbar here in the 42nd minute. Burdette playing a ball up to the halfway line. It's sent over the top from Rainier. Header won by DeRossi, given back to Crenshaw. And Gwerder's going to clear away for a throw. Header flicked down the line, taken smoothly, and sent into the box. Dangerous cross. I think it's sent away. That cross was from Jessica Raby, intended for Jill Aguilera there. And the shot was a missile wide. The Sounders leading 1-0 here in the 43rd minute. It was a goal from Jess Udovich off of the corner kick. Ball floated all the way to the far side, top of the 18. She took a touch, looked up, and found a strike that was just headed for the back of the net, nowhere else. It was just out of the reach of Lainey Burdette. And challenge on the near side. Results in a Sounders throw-in. A heavy spill taken there in the middle. It's a big clearance from Harbor into the midfield. Cloveville trying to run it down. Cloveville doing a great job keeping it alive, heading forward. It's going to be out of play for a Tucson throw-in. Excuse me, it's going to be a free kick as Cloveville was being a little strong posting up here on the defensive side. And Cloveville usually playing in that center attacking midfield role as Bethany Balser does most of the legwork as a striker. Trying to get her some extra rest before they go into halftime. They will need a Bethany Balser goal in the second half. Rainier near side. Cleared away. Somersault throw gets into the near 6. It's headed away. And the through ball can't get in past Harbor. Harbor now dribbling up this near side. Crenshaw on the interception. Cloveville trying to track back. Crenshaw hits the ground hard. She wins a free kick. This is a dangerous free kick here, but they play it quick. Rainier down the sideline. Right-footed cross. Top 6. Header. Skips past everybody. Far side. Deflected off the top with an attacking head. Now we are into stoppage time here. Here comes a long ball. Switched over. Cloveville trying to chase down the second attempt. Can't get there. Pang watches that ball go wide. 2 minutes of stoppage time announced. Is just about 30 seconds into it here. 2 minutes basically is about the length of the water break the teams took. Great touch from DeRossi. Loses it. Crenshaw now trying to go into the attack. Harbor on a great touch into the back line. Guerder. The Sounders women defensively have been rock solid today. Not many opportunities for Tucson, but this is what we saw yesterday out of the first half. Tucson, not many opportunities against Fresno, and then came out in the second half firing on all cylinders. Here's one more Sounders attack late in the half. Cloveville makes a near post run. On the far side, dribbling down past everyone. Hurst still carrying to the goal line. The cross comes in, and a great attempt. Crashing in, tried the left foot volley. Unable to make a great connection. I believe that was Georgia Cloveville crashing in. Taylor plays an entry pass here. Delgado trying to turn. Some contact on that near side. Delgado left the foot sticking out. That's going to put Keeneker on the ground and result in a free kick for Tucson. So we're approaching that 2 minute minimum. See how much longer stoppage time allows here. It's a long kick over the top. Deflected down. DeRossi with Taylor now in the middle. Cloveville trying in a foot race with Crenshaw. Crenshaw wins it. Now through the middle, Taylor plays out to the far side for Pang. The Sounders just trying to possess here in the neutral third. It's a great turning cut. And a great ball over the top from Hurst. Chasing it down on the far side, Georgia Cloveville. Cloveville doing everything she can to keep it in, and she does so. Left-footed cross on the way. Touch taken by Hurst. Drop back. One-time shot. It's deflected away, and again sent the other way. Touch taken in the middle by Taylor. Cloveville laying off for Pang on the outside. Pang dribbling and cutting up that sideline, trying to get out of the one-on-one situation. Finally deflected away for a throw-in on the far sideline. So we are now almost 3 full minutes into stoppage time. Running down the line, Cloveville tried just flicking that ball on into a crossing opportunity. Now Burdett is back for a goal kick, which could potentially be the last kick of the first half before these teams go ahead and meet with their respective coaches, try and find the tweaks that they need to make life better in the second half. Tucson trailing a goal here. Sounders women able to score in the 33rd. Long ball sent over the top. Possession being worked. There's Rainier through 3 shirts. Has support to the left. Now an overlapping run. Dribbling all the way to the left. A heel flick. Nobody's there. Pang is going to send it up towards midfield. And that's the final whistle of the first half. It's the Sounders women 1. It's FC Tucson 0. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with second half action in just about 15 minutes. And it's going to be the last 45 minutes of this Western Conference final for the WPSL. A spot on the line for the Final Four. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 15 minutes right here on YouTube. Welcome back into the final match of the WPSL Western Conference Championship, live from Starfire Sports Stadium. I'm Peyton Behrens, and we are underway. It's the Sounders women wearing all white with Bethany Balser on a through ball. Sounders women taking on FC Tucson, leading 1-0. And here's a shot from Balser. And it's saved from Burdett. Balser is a well-rounded attacker. She plays the high central striker, but you saw her drift all the way over to the far sideline, carry the ball in on her own possession, and find enough space for a shot. Here's FC Tucson on possession, wearing the all-black. They're going right to left across your screen. Rainier in the middle, laying off for Keenecker. Played out wide to the near side, Aguilera. Aguilera faces the goal. Trying to drive now with the left foot, trying to get past Udovic, cuts back. And here's DeRossi with an easy dribble into space, one touch. Now she's trying to take on another defender, one-on-one, laid off for Vanderyacht. Vanderyacht playing for Gray into space. Here's Myra Gray with Crenshaw, gets past two defenders. Myra Gray still carrying, looking for the cross. Was just trying to find a low-driven ball, but it got caught up underneath her. Sounders leading 1-0 today off of a 33rd minute goal from Jess Udovic off the corner. Throw in over the top, bounces once. Gray trying to touch it into space and chase it down. But Velasco gets there first, sends it away for a throw deep in the FC Tucson defensive end. Now Gray and Crenshaw battling over there. Arms locked, and Crenshaw wins a free kick for FC Tucson. Free kick there, wasted out of the back end as it bounces out of play for Sounders women's throw. Balser now on her first touch has to slide, try and keep an effort, and possession just bounces back for FC Tucson. FC Tucson has yet to find much attack today past this back line. Cunningham has only been challenged one or two times. There's a great strike that she saved, full extension out to her right. And another time that Jalen Cunningham had to come off her line and make a great save in a one-on-one situation with a bouncing ball. And that FC Tucson, no corner kicks on the day. The corner kick, those can play very heavy in matches like these. Here's Speakerman. Speakerman with a long ball over the head of Vanderyacht. That's Keenecker dropping back for Kavara before sending a ball over the top. Raby tracking it down on the far side, trying to work her way around Aaliyah Gwerder. FC Tucson yesterday had 3 goals in the second half. They're going to want a little bit of that sort of attacking firepower today. So they scored in the 55th, the 87th. They opened it up in the 50th. So we have found ourselves now into the 50th minute. Sounders women on possession. So they're just knocking the ball around calmly. Udovic near side. It's a turnover. Barrio plays Rainier, right-footed strike, and it's into that upper V, the 50th minute again. Deja vu. Allison Rainier has opened it up. We got a tie ball game here at Starfire Sports Stadium, and one heck of a Western Conference championship here today. 50th minute goal yet again. The assist is going to go to Bree Barrio. Udovic playing up the line. Balser. Now through ball. Going in for DeRossi. Defenders front and back. Has Udovic open on this near side. Taking a touch. Here's Udovic. Dribbling down to that goal line. Trying to cut back in a double team now. Udovic may want a corner. She tries clearing it away for a deflection. But it misses everybody and ends up in the hands of Lainey Burdett. 1-1 match here. It's the Thrilla in Tukwila. A spot into the Final Four for the WPSL on the line. We got 40 minutes left to play. We're still tied. We must find a winner going into extra time and PKs if the case is still all squared up. Throw in up the near sideline. Rainier taking a touch. Can't keep possession. Holt playing into the back line. Here's Udovic. Taking down Aguilera. Udovic almost with a turnover there. Had nowhere to pass. She almost had no other option besides taking down Aguilera. Here's Kavara on the long free kick. Header, top of the 18, is flicked on, and Cunningham has no trouble taking care of that header. So far in the first 8 minutes here of this second half, Sounders women have seemed to be playing a little flat. Not a whole lot of energy coming out of the locker room. A lot of standstill, knocking the ball around. Now long ball sent over the top. Balser heads on to herself. It's dropped back into Burdett's 18-yard box, and she clears it away to the 50. Here's Guerder on the far side, carrying into the attack. Balser now turning. Has Holtz. Holtz with a great through ball into space. Shot scored. Sounders 2-1. Olivia Vanderyacht scores another. The pass coming from Jenna Holt. And Holt's doing exactly what a good captain, what a great center midfielder needs to do. Wait for that play to develop. Wait for that run to be made from Olivia Vanderyacht. And Vanderyacht, right place, right time. Found herself sliding in behind the defense and gives the Sounders the lead yet again here in the 54th minute.
Your Sounders women's second goal. Scored in the 54th minute. The fourth of the year for number 21, Olivia Vanderyacht.
Here's Myra Gray in behind the defense as play is back underway. FC Tucson taking over on the possession. A touch out of play by Udovic. Now it's a throw-in for Aguilera, the attacker. Looking for Rainier, but it's deflected away by Speakerman. Speakerman back on possession after the quick touch. Allison Rainier has the left quadricep wrapped up in some athletic tape, some ace bandage wrap. Definitely did not have that wrap yesterday. We'll see if she's going to be able to carry on for 90 minutes because this FC Tucson side needs her. Sharply driven ball gets past Bella DeRossi. Here's Koeniger. Drop pass intended for Pimienta before it goes out of play on this near side.
Fans after the match, hop online and go to TacomaSoccerCenter.org to find out how to join in for adult and youth leagues in the WPSL.
DeRossi turns on the throw, and here's Balser, right foot strike. And that was a well-driven ball as it was floating towards that backside post, looking for that upper V. Just gets about half a foot over the bar. But Balser is such a dangerous striker. Just a floating 50-50 ball on top of the 18. She sends it for a drive. Far sideline, Taylor chasing down possession. She wins it back. Gray up the far sideline now. Combo with Balser. Balser lays it off, but it's just too strong. And looking at the Sounders women's back line, it looks like Guerder is playing the left back now, while Hannah Taylor, 27, slid into the center back position. We've seen the left back get rotated through a handful of people today. Sophie Hurst has been out there, as well as Joanna Harbor. Now it's a throw-in in the attacking end for FC Tucson. Here in the 57th minute. Long throw in into the box, near side 6. It's flicked onto the top of the 6. Cunningham tries to get a punch away. This ball's still in the box. It's sharply driven, but Guerder's there to deflect it away. Throw in from the same position as just moments ago. A dangerous play there as Cunningham had to come off the line. Cunningham has support help on the back post in case if anything goes too far and she can't get there. Udovic will be able to stop anything coming onto that back post. And Speakerman in front of that near post. It's a low throw in on the ground. Sent back to the far side. Aguilera and FC Tucson, they win their first corner of today's match here in the 58th. Corner on the way from the far side. Crenshaw, top of the box, no one around. If this ball bounces out, it's going to be trouble. Top of the 6. Cunningham can't get a punch. Bouncing around on the goal line. Rainier with a shot. It's into the back of the net. We got a tie ball game. Don't know who it was last touched off of, but what matters is FC Tucson got the ball in the back of the net, and we have a tied match here in the 59th. That ball was bouncing around the Sounders back line for a long time, and it looks like it was last touched off Rainier, and it was tried clearing away to the sideline by one of the Sounders defenders before sending it into the net. It was headed there and trying to deflect away. Rainier, the driven shot on goal. Here's Udovic on the near side. Holtz playing down the line for Udovic. Second half playing a lot different than the first half. Lots of early scoring here. So we're just about 15 minutes into it. Udovic still dancing through the double team. Drops back for Holtz. Holtz trying to find a cross to the near post. A little miscommunication with Bethany Balser, not able to get onto the end of the cross. Taylor with a header sent to Vanderyacht. Vanderyacht on a good challenge. Myra Gray tracking all the way back to get the Sounders back possession. Vanderyacht and Gray teaming up. Balser trying to make a run in behind, got tangled up, unable to do so. And now she pushes a ball down the line, runs around Grossman to get there. Balser early cross for DeRossi. Here's Gray on top of the 18, and her shot inches wide. Look at the drive by the Sounders women, and it all started with Bethany Balser showing the speed, showing the wheels, just pushing it into some open green grass in front of her, chasing it down, and then getting an early left foot across. DeRossi wasn't able to get there, but Myra Gray's positioning was grade A, being able to be right place when that ball bounces out to line her up for a one-time strike. Udovic straight up into the air. Here's DeRossi trying to play a ball with an overlapping Holtz. But great defense from the Tucson side here, pinning the Sounders against the sideline. Throwing down the line, Balser running in behind. Grossman plays it over the sideline. Vanderyacht turns to the middle. Cuts it back on a dime. Now sends a ball in behind. Balser trying to get past Grossman again. One-on-one. Goes back onto the left foot. Sends in the cross. Gray's there. But it's headed away before she can get to it. Holtz teaming up, and now it's down into the box for Balser. Right-footed cross one time, and the shot just over the crossbar. Olivia Vanderyacht. Vanderyacht was not in the starting 11 today. She played a lot yesterday. But my goodness, is she a key point to this offense. Great attack from the central midfielder wearing the number 21. She is just all over the place. Makes those late runs into the box. Foul going to be called in the midfield. Holtz was a little eager to get to that header. Here's a long ball over the top of the 18. It's headed away. Can Myra Gray get there? No, Lauren Crenshaw does first. Now a strike from top of the box. It's deflected. Here's Gray trying to get past Crenshaw. Crenshaw pulling on the collar. And that is a 15-yard penalty in the NFL and results in a yellow card in the WPSL. 63rd minute of the first card that we have seen. That was number 10, Lauren Crenshaw, picking up the yellow card. Looks like a substitution is on the far side for the Sounders. Holly Fritz is going to exit the game.
A yellow card has been issued to FC Tucson, number 10, Lauren Crenshaw.
Returning to the field, Celia Delgado, the number 10. She is an excellent attacking midfielder here that the Sounders women have found. Balser's header over the top. Can't connect with Gray. Now it's over to the far side. Carrying is Raby, sending a ball deep for Rainier. Dancing. Here's Keeneker with a long cross to the PK spot. Udovic heads it, but only to the 18. It's taken over. Delgado. Pass right in her lap, and DeRossi tries driving a ball. Thought she had a runner. But the attack was standing still. Great touch from Delgado, bringing down. It's in 2-2 here in the 65th minute. 2 goals from Allison Rainier here in the second half, 50th and 59th minute. She had 2 goals yesterday as well, one in the 50th and one in the 87th. Here's Jenna Holtz on the way. Holtz, long ball over the top, looking for Gray. Gray chases it down, has Balser checking 2, doesn't see her, looking for a low drive in front of the net. And it's out for the 7th corner for the Sounders this afternoon.
That'll be a day. Sounders women corner kick.
Here's Holtz over to the far side to take a corner. Olivia Vanderyacht scored off of a corner yesterday, as well as Stephanie Speakerman. Sounders love these set pieces. They're able to get themselves open, get themselves enough space, and be able to have the composure to finish against some of the best defenses that the region has been able to show. Keep your eye on number 21, Vanderyacht. She crashes in. Here's the cross. Gray is on the header and sends it over the net. And a last touched off of an SC Tucson player. The Sounders women are going to be able to do it again.
And that will be another corner kick for your Sounders women presented by Daytech.
Sounders goal scorer in the 33rd minute was Udovic off of the back end of a corner. Here comes the in-swinger to the near post. Deflected away. Taylor trying to work her way under it. And here's Jess Udovic. Speakerman drives a ball for Gray, and if she could have got a touch on it, she was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, had lots of space around her to both sides. Udovic winning possession off of the punt. Here it's with DeRossi and dropping into the back line. Sounders 2 goals today coming in the 33rd minute off of the corner for Udovic, and the 54th minute Olivia Vanderyacht got in behind the defense and got a great pass from Jenna Holtz. Possession's lost for the Sounders on the far side as Myra Gray, the one-touch, sends it away, and it looks like Gray is going to check out here of the second half, as well as Bella DeRossi. On that far side, Sophie Hurst checks in. Now looking on this near side, you get Doomstill back. For FC Tucson, Trina Ferguson came back onto the field. She's a high positioning striker who's able to back down the defense, try and win some headers in the middle. Keep your eye on that number 17, Trina Ferguson. Free kick coming from the far side. There's support to the sideline for Crenshaw. They find a pass down the line. The Wall has their eyes on Lauren Crenshaw, but she's still going to have enough time to get a one-touch pass off. Here's the driven cross to the PK spot. Ferguson gets a header while falling to the ground. It stayed in the box, and now the Sounders looking to break out here. Have a runner down this near sideline taking a touch. It's Doomstill. She has her head up. She sees Balser running on the backside. Doomstill still carrying into the 18. Gets past the defender, enough space to get a pass off, but doesn't get anything past the first defender. Now it's going to be a Sounders throw-in. Very deep into the attacking end, and Udovic down to take the throw. Trying to find Balser, but can't. A deflection from Doomstill. Drops back for Udovic, and Doomstill gets back. Stand still. Great move to create space. Right foot driven, low cross. Finds its way out to Delgado. Delgado on the turn. She's looking for a drive, and Burdett is able to take care of the shot.
Sounders woman shot taken by number 10, Celia Delgado.
Taylor wins a header. Delgado, lots of time in the center of the park. Now a little trouble. Still carrying. And a good challenge from Ferguson to win back possession, but no one was there to help while she was on the ground trying to find a pass. Long ball over the top. Balser trying to get in behind Grossman yet again, and Grossman clears it away over to the hillside.
MVP Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of the Sounders Women. MVP Physical Therapy designs programs.
And it looks like we have reached the water break in the second half. Again, this time will be added to the stoppage time at the end of this match. 20 minutes left to play here at Starfire Sports Stadium. We'll be right back once players hit the field again right after this water break. Welcome back into Starfire Sports Stadium for the Thrilla in Tukwila as we got a tie match here with a trip to the Final Four on the line. 20 minutes left to play. A water break here on this hot Tukwila July afternoon. It's just announced that if we are still at a tie here, the end of regulation, we will go in to extra time. Find ourselves with two 15-minute periods. And if there's still a tie, we will go into penalties. Aguilera, her pass intended upfield, turned over, and the Sounders back on the attack. Udovic, lots of real estate, fires the left foot shot, and it's tipped over the bar. They're going to say there was no touch. Full extension for Lainey Burdett as it was just out of her reach. And center referee Roman Mendez has a lot better angle than what I have up here in the beautiful Starfire Sports press box. Burdett back on the goal kick. Both these sides have had great offensive second halves. The first half was very defensive, and it's a great through ball in behind Jalen Cunningham off the line. And gobbles it up, does not let Jessica Raby even have a shot after making a great run and a great through ball. It's great positioning from the goalkeeper. Good touch in the middle from Delgado. Carrying up the far side now. Balser gets the through ball. She's looking up into the box. Has a run, top six, ball bouncing around, and it's away for another corner. Holtz is over to the far side to take. The Sounders are loading up the box. The only player back, Stephanie Speakerman. Even Hannah Taylor's getting in on the action. She's sitting about 10 yards up on top of the 18. Floated ball. Still bouncing around. Vanderyacht's header, and it gets flicked on one more time. I think Balser got the last touch. Sounders 3, FC Tucson 2. Isn't that something? Holtz's cross gets sent in. It's deflected around. Vanderyacht finds a header, and it goes straight to Bethany Balser, who's about 3 yards out, and leaves Lainey Burdett nothing to do there. Absolutely no time for a goalkeeper to be able to react when a player is 3 yards out with a header that directs anywhere around the net. And Balser is able to give the Sounders the lead here in the 75th minute. Here's Holtz. Clopeville now dropping back. Taylor. Holtz on the sliding challenge, deflects the ball into the Tucson defensive end, but a one touch looking for the through ball. Taylor shuts it down quickly. That's a great through ball down the line. Clopeville trying to find the space. A huge challenge. It's going to result in an FC Tucson free kick from their own defensive end. More substitutions on the way as Rainier checks back into the game. And they could use another Allison Rainier goal. She had 2 yesterday. Let's see if she can outdo her performance from the semifinal. Find her way scoring again in the final. Speakerman takes care of the free kick. Here on the near side, it's Doomsnell with lots of space around her. Still carrying, no pressure. Now working past the defender. Her shot deflected away. Udovic now with lots of space. Trying to play back and does so for Doomstill. Doomstill now on the attack. Has a double team to try and work around. Great turn inside the box. Delgado A spinning turn on the first touch of the ball. She almost lined herself up for a great shooting opportunity. A little too close to Lainey Burdett's net. As she jumps off of her line, takes away all of the danger. Udovic, Turf playing games as the ball is spinning just past Udovic on the bounce. Udovic sliding there, ending up on the ground as she drops the ball all the way back to Cunningham before the foul called. Heck of an athlete. In number 14, Jess Udovic, the University of Washington Husky. Free kick going all the way into the defensive end for Tucson, and Burdett waltzes out to take care of possession. And we are finding ourselves with time running low in this Western Conference Championship match. Teams looking to book their ticket to Oklahoma. And it looks like two of the other regions have already been decided. The South region was clinched from Pensacola FC 2-0 today over the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions. The ball still bouncing around, still going back and forth. Now Udovic shields it away. And the East region for the WPSL was clinched in a 1-0 match by the Cleveland Ambassadors. And a huge foul. Balser goes to the ground after the big challenge from Pimienta. Pimienta will get a talking to from Mendez. But it looks like no yellow card will be assessed. Balser back up on her feet. Free kick on the way for the Sounders. 5 players top of the 18. Ball floated into the 6-yard box, and it's caught by Burdett. This game right here to decide the West region of the WPSL, and then the Central region will kick off tonight at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Pimienta here, looking for support. Can't get the pass connected. Speakerman hits the deck on the tackle. Sounders still with possession. Udovic clearing into the back line, and Clopeville can't win possession away from Pimienta. It's Crenshaw on the far side of a one-on-one dribble here, trying to get past Hurst. Guerder and Rainier collide on the far side. Rainier keeps the ball in play. And after Taylor tries to clear it away, it's deflected for a throw, and we are under 10 minutes to play here in regulation. Sounders holding on to a 1-goal lead.
Number 4, Bethany Balser. Entering the match, number 2, JoJo Harper.
Sounders found themselves in a 4-3 match yesterday to get themselves here. It's looking like it could be a little similar today. Each team, I feel, has one more goal in them, at least. We are not done seeing scoring here. Starfire.
Fans of the WPSL scoreboard, winning the East region today was the Cleveland Ambassadors. They will be in the Final Four.
Throw in on the way. There's the somersault throw in again. Goes sky high, just getting into the 18. Delgado's able to head it away. And a through ball trying to look for Georgia Clopefield. Possession taken down by Guerder, and now she's leading the breakout here. Up the far sideline looking for Harbor. She can't get there. Rainier chasing it down. And Hannah Taylor sends it into the stands. Great turn on the ball, carrying Delgado, another cut. Now she sends a long ball wide to the near side. Good touch knocked down from Hurst. Hurst is going to cut inward. A diagonal ball looking for Clopeville on the run. She was floating outside. That ball was a little more driven towards the end line. Delgado on the touch off the goal kick. A hard-driven ball for Doomsnell. Harbor keeping it into a dangerous area, and a good flick from Barrio to try and knock the ball around. Udovic. A great sliding challenge from Ives. Long shot from range. And it's cleaned up by Cunningham. On the shot was Trina Ferguson. Had open space in front of her, but it was closing quickly. Holtz's header goes back. Rainier on the touch. Sent up into the air at midfield. Camping under it now. Delgado takes a touchdown. Has Harbor in support on the outside, but gets her pocket picked. And Barrio had possession. Neither side able to keep some strong possession. Now Tucson just wants to reset. Long ball trying to get over the top. Can't. Sounders playing back into the Tucson line. Sounders may just want to hold out this 1-goal lead. Maybe sitting back, trying to minimize mistakes defensively. Referee, no call there as the ball fell off the hand of Rainier. She drives in to the attacking third, sent away to the midfield line. A substitution on the way for Tucson. This may just be the reset that both sides need, a little breather, as no one's able to connect passes. No one's able to keep possession here. So we have entered into the 85th minute of today's match. Throw in from Crenshaw, looking down the line. Harbor deflects it out of play, and it's going to be a Tucson throw in front of their own bench. Still trailing by a goal. This side has 2 goals. They've almost been just created chances right off the bat, but here's the Sounders on a quick counter. Sprayed out to the near side. Hurst gets a touch. Lots of space in front of her. Hurst plays into the middle. Clopeville switches all the way out to the far side. Harbor, tons of room. Drops the ball back for Doomsnell. Doomsnell now top of the 18. Sends a strike. And it was blocked by one of the defenders. Burdett was able to jump out on top of that ball and send it all the way into the Sounders back line. Speakerman clears straight up into the air. Header from Rainier. Now it's in possession with the Sounders. Harbor trying to get a touch around the defense. Doomsnell avoids a tackle, but Tucson comes up with possession. Here's Delgado now winning a challenge, and Harbor down that far sideline, one-on-one with Crenshaw. Give and go. Ball down towards that end line. And there's going to be a foul called and a penalty, as that was in the box. It was a late call. Mendez looked over to his near side assistant to see if the ball had crossed over the line before the foul was called, as there was heavy contact down on that end line. And it's going to result in a Sounders penalty, as this was just a give and go down the line. Harbor chasing it down, took huge contact, and as that ball had yet to cross the line, a penalty awarded on the very far side of the box. Here in this Western Conference final, a spot in the Final Four on the line. You have Celia Jimenez Delgado standing over it, 12 yards away from Lainey Burdett. Burdett dives right, and Delgado goes left of Burdett. Beautifully placed. The Sounders lead 4-2. That may just be enough. Burdett, nothing she could do. Just have to guess on the PK. And Delgado places it perfectly to the opposite side of Burdett's dive. Burdett going to her right. 4-2, the Sounders lead here in Tukwila. And they may be able to foresee this 2-goal lead here with just minutes remaining in regulation.
Your Sounders women, 4th goal. Scored in the 87th minute.
Carrying now into the attack, Aguilera. And Tucson, if they weren't throwing numbers up beforehand, this is the time to throw the kitchen sink forward. There's Rainier looking out to the far side. A sliding effort keeps the ball in play. Trying to work past Clopeville as the cross from Grossman goes out for a corner. It's only the second of the day for Tucson. If they can get something here off the set piece, stoppage time will be some incredible few minutes. 5 of the 6 goals today have been scored in the second half. Could be a result from tired legs, but here comes the corner. Floated into the PK spot. Keeneker's header. Cunningham off her line, catches that on the edge of the 6-yard box here in the 89th minute. Eases the Sounders' worries for the moment. It's a dangerous set pieces. That one could have given Tucson more than enough time to score a few. Now on to the attack, carrying Cavara. Cavara with a drive. Cunningham laying out. Being able to corral that shot. And Tucson really throwing the numbers forward here. Sounders want to keep possession. No, here's the long ball. Clopeville has space in front of her, waiting for that ball to drop over. I thought she had timed the run well, but that ball may have just sat up from the wind and knocked down on the backside of Clopeville. Keeneker dropping back. Grossman playing a ball over the top. Backspin on it. Keeps it for Keeneker, and it's out of play for a Sounders throw. So we're approaching the end of regulation. The Sounders here are going to try and use their substitutions and be able to milk the clock out a little bit. Throw in to come first. And Clopeville's header is going to go up the line and out of play for a Tucson throw-in.
Sounders women substitution in the 90th minute. Departing number 13, Pascal Dubensil. Entering the match, number 4, Bethany Falser.
Here's the throw-in on the far side. Keeneker now trying to look for space. Trying to deliver a cross in herself. And dribbles the ball out of play. So we have approached stoppage time here.
And we are now in stoppage time. The referee has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
You hear it right there, 4 minutes. Lots of goals so far in this second half and a water break to account for in that. That's just a minimum. We could go longer than 4. Crenshaw doing everything she can to keep possession. Still carrying now after turning past Delgado. Crenshaw into the middle. Ball still in possession. Keeneker top of the box turning, trying to find a shot. And now it's Aguilera sending it way over the bar. 1 minute and stoppage time has gone. Cunningham back on the goal kick. Sounders women are inching closer and closer to Oklahoma. Udovic's header flicked on. Hurst playing down the line. Clopeville now going to the corner flag. She's going to go all the way to the corner flag, try and draw out as much time as possible or win a corner that can take even more time. A foul is going to be called. It's going to be a Sounders free kick as close to the corner flag as you can possibly get. next best option if you can't win a corner. Balser, the only one inside the 18. Can't imagine the Sounders will cross in this ball. Hurst is available short. Now Clopefield is going to ask for 10 yards. Udovich now waltzes into the 18. Short ball played. Clopefield getting it back on the sidelines, out of play for a Sounders throw-in. Cleared out of the back, but Jenna Holtz there to regain possession. Foul is called as Udovich was pushed to the ground. His possession was going back towards the attacking end. Udovich was off the ball. Got caught in some crossfire and hit the deck. And now the Sounders have another free kick, and they play short again. No real urgency to go to goal here for the Sounders women. Just trying to keep possession in their hands, not allow Tucson to take another shot for the rest of the match here. 3 minutes through stoppage time. Throwing goes for Clopefield. Clopefield taken off of her feet. Foul going to be called, and the Sounders have another free kick down by that end line. Two Sounders here to take it, and like we've seen so far, got to presume that this ball is going to be played short. Clopefield standing over with Sophie Hurst. Clopefield does cross it in this time, and the shot sent wide and out of play for a goal kick. We've almost hit the 4 minutes minimum. Just a couple of seconds until we are there, and Burdett sends the goal kick long. Header knocked down by Harbor. Here it's in the middle for Holtz. Mendez checking his watch. Long ball sent towards the sideline. And there it is, the final whistle. The Seattle Sounders women have remained on their winning streak so far this season. Make that 8 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. Give their goal differential 25 going in to the Final Four in Oklahoma. They have punched their ticket. They are on their way looking to go for a national championship in the WPSL. And what a 2018 campaign that they have had, as this is their final home match as they have hosted the Western Conference Championship. It was a great tournament. FC Tucson had a great match yesterday, winning 3-0. Today they put up a great fight, great second half especially. 4-2 the final score. Let's go over today's happy totals. Balser having a goal scored in the 75th minute. Celia Delgado scoring in the 87th, putting the nail in the coffin. But a 33rd minute assist opened up scoring, and it was Udovich who scored on that 33rd minute goal. There was a 54th minute goal from Olivia Vanderyacht that was assisted by Jenna Holtz, and Vanderyacht got an assist of her own on the Balser goal in the 75th minute. 2 goals for FC Tucson scored today by Allison Rainier in the 50th and the 59th. Brie Barrio was able to bag an assist on the first goal. And what an entertaining WPSL Conference Championship final we have seen. The Sounders women are on their way to the Final Four. They have clinched the West. And that'll do it for everything here from Starfire Sports Stadium. Thank you for joining us this weekend as Starfire has hosted the WPSL Western Conference Championship Tournament. It was a great 2 days of soccer. Saw incredible talent from all over the West Coast. And it ended with the Sounders women being crowned the West Region champions. So for everybody here with Starfire, the WPSL Sounders women, you've been watching the broadcast brought to you today by Adam Weigel of Bootstrapper Studios. I'm Peyton Barron signing off from Tukwila.